This module explains the GS1 standards for barcode sizes. The minimum, target, and maximum size of the barcodes have been determined through working with industry. Different sizes are required for different barcode types within different scanning environments. We start with the GS1 128 linear barcode, which has been most used within the healthcare industry. However, the direction of travel is towards replacing this with the GS1 data matrix 2D barcode due to the proliferation of information that regulators mandate for the labels, and the GS1 data matrix takes up a lot less room. Within the GS1 standards, when we talk about size, we talk about the X dimension. For a linear barcode, the X dimension is the width of a module, or the narrowest bar or space. For a product that is not going into general distribution, the X dimension range is between 0.170 millimeters and 0.495 millimeters, and the minimum height is 12.70 millimeters. The barcode is likely to be scanned using a handheld scanner. If it is too small, the scan quality is diminished. Handheld scanners have a limited field of vision width, so if the barcode is too big, the user will need to move the scanner too far from the barcode. The barcode size is detailed in the symbol specification tables in the GS1 general specifications. For a product that is supplied in general distribution, because it could move through a distribution center on a conveyor belt and be scanned by a fixed place scanner as the packaging passes by, it must be bigger. The X dimension range is between 0.495 millimeters and 1.016 millimeters. At the X dimension of 0.495 millimeters, the barcode image is approximately 65 millimeters wide when capturing the GTIN, expiry date, and lot. The minimum height is 31.75 millimeters and the maximum width is 165 millimeters. It's important that the areas to the left and right of the barcode are clear of any information, symbols, or borders, and not too close to the edge of the packaging. These areas are called the quiet zones or light margins. For a GS1 128, there must be a minimum of 10 times the X dimension setting, or 10 modules wide. These values are listed in Symbol Specification Table 8 in the GS1 General Specifications. Now we move on to the GS1 Data Matrix 2D barcode. For a product that is not going to be scanned in general distribution, the minimum X dimension is 0.254 millimeters, and the maximum X dimension is 0.990 millimeters. This slide shows the actual size of the GS1 data matrix, capturing the most common combination of data elements, the GTIN, expiry date, and lot. Here we can see that the barcode size ranges from 5.1 millimeters by 5.1 millimeters to 19.5 millimeters by 19.5 millimeters. For the product that is going to be scanned in general distribution, the minimum X dimension is 0.750 millimeters, and the maximum X dimension is 1.520 millimeters. This slide shows the actual size of the GS1 data matrix, capturing the most common combination of data elements, the GTIN, expiry date, and lot. Here we can see that the barcode size ranges from 15.2 millimeters by 15.2 millimeters up to 30.5 millimeters by 30.5 millimeters. The quiet zone or light margin of the GS1 data matrix is 1 times the X dimension. To cover both scenarios above, one member made the decision to set the X dimension at 0.750 millimeters for the GS1 data matrix to be applied to all packaging levels. This is the minimum for general distribution and still within the range for products that will be scanned by handheld scanners.